Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Plan It Till You Make It. I hope you guys are doing well as always. Today I'm going to set up my week with you guys. I hadn't had a chance to do it yet, and I wanted to do it. I wanted I wanted to do that with you guys. So let's do that. Now you know it's my favorite time of day. It's the morning. I woke up a little bit earlier than usual today. So thank God for that. I'll probably take a nap during the week. During the day, just to make sure I'm getting adequate sleep. My planner can't even really flip over itself anymore because it's just so chunky. As I mentioned in my last video, I have been planning. It's just I haven't been posting it. So I already set up my planner for the quarter. I filmed it and everything, and I just never got around to posting it. I'll bring these out even though I'm not sure whether I'm going to use them. I'm bringing out my Papermate Flare. I've come to really like this one. I used to use the Sharpie felt tip pen, but it writes a little bit too light for me. It has kind of like a grayish undertone, so I don't like that. I like that the Papermate Flare is just pitch black, and also this one too. But sometimes I feel like when you first start to use the micron pens, they feel really good. But after a while, it just doesn't write as nice to me anymore. It just feels like it writes messy. But I'll bring it. It's the number 10. So I have quite a few things going on this week. By the way, also this is the sticker book I used. I use it because this weekend was the Chicago Planner Conference, so I had it and so I used it. It's a very nice sticker book. Wrong sticker books are usually very nice. Very creative. Very different also. I have my coffee here. I'll probably not have any more because I think I've already had too much. Let's start off by setting up our goals. Actually, let's start off by reviewing our goals for the week. I'm sure I had quiet time on Saturday and Sunday. I don't exercise on the weekend. I did intercede these 3 days. I posted I think I posted something. Was it Saturday I posted that video? I did post a video on Saturday, and then that's it. So I don't know if I read these days. I'm not sure. I did keep up with my gratitude journal, and I think I did this on Tuesday. Okay. So I met my goals for my gratitude journal. I did not moisturize my hair 3 times this week, but I did do it twice. I have a list of books I want to read for November. I'm already reading one now. My goal is only to read two. So I have a list. I have a list, but I haven't really chosen anything to read. I have nothing concrete yet, but I do have a list. So I think I'll give a check mark for this. I haven't listed my November events and I haven't reviewed my homework. So let's write in score 3 out of 6. What went wrong? This is something that's been repeated when I do my reviews for the week. And I've been writing that down, and I know this is a repetition. It's just that I am not intentional about my goals. I will set my goals for the week and then that'll be it. And sometimes I find that it's more about the planning for me. I enjoy the planning portion and writing things down to get done. I get excited about writing down the things to get done. But when it comes time to do them, I find an excuse not to. I'll allow myself to skip that day. I'll allow myself to tell myself I'll do it the next day and it doesn't get done. So in that sense, I have really been telling myself, you have to be intentional about your goals. Let me put this, you had time. So I did have some time because there were some things I was working on that was really taking up my time. But now it's not, I'm done with that project. And so now I have a little bit more time in my hands. And so what I realized is it was never a matter of time. It was more of a matter about intentionality. It's just I'm not intentional about my goals and I want to change that. And I've even written that down in some of my weekly layouts, especially last month. I was writing down in my layouts. I said, are you intentional about your tasks? And there was another time I wrote it down. I says, don't write something in your planner you don't plan to do. So I've really been on myself about that. And I realized no matter how simple I make my tasks, It's just I don't make time to do them, and that needs to be changed. Especially we are heading into the new year. I need to iron out I need to iron out how I approach my goals, how I approach goal setting, and how I approach my tasks. The Play to Make It system itself is great. However, I need to put in the work because the planner cannot do the work for me. Not just plan it, but I also have to make it happen. So that's that. I'll do a quick review since I didn't go over my quarterly goals with you guys. I think I set it up, but I never reviewed it with you guys. Okay, so I wanted my goal this quarter. I planned on keeping it very simple because it's the end of the year. My business very much is it's busiest at the end of the year, the last quarter of the year. So I plan on keeping it simple, and I also plan on pouring into myself. And so a few things I plan on doing. I'm journaling a lot, and I've been doing very good with that. So my goals for this quarter is to journal, go back to journaling because I kind of stopped doing that. Also do a lot of gratitude journaling. The next one was I told myself I need to pamper myself. I was supposed to have quarterly massages done, but I've only done it once this year. And so I hope to get to have one more massage done before the year ends, especially when things start to die down with my business, when the peak season of my business starts to starts to quiet down. And I do plan on buying my purse. I want to give myself a purse, and of course my hair. During the third quarter, I really let go of my hair to the point I got on a video call with my brother, and he's like, "Girl." And so I had to be like, okay, if my brothers are calling me out about my hair, then I know something needs to be done. I said, okay, I need to do something. So that is my plan. I plan on pampering myself and keeping myself together. I know it's a very busy season for me, a very busy season for my business, and I have a lot going on, especially running a business kind of by myself. But I have to also take care of myself. And that is one thing I really let go of the last quarter. In the previous years, I always put myself last, and I want to change that moving forward. And you can see when I reviewed my goals for the quarter, personal growth, I was doing great. I passed my classes. I passed my classes with good scores. Spiritually, I was doing good, which is always the best thing. However, financially, I didn't do so well. My business didn't do so well in some other areas. But definitely, what took the biggest hit definitely had to do with my self care. And I wanted to make that change moving into the last quarter. And I plan on also reading 6 books. I've already read 2 books for the month of October, so far I'm keeping up with that. So I plan on reading 2 books every month until the end of the year. I need to work on time management. As you just saw with reviewing my weekly goal, it was about time. Yes, I did not have time. I did not have a lot of time, but now I'm realizing even with having some time on my hands, I'm still not working like I'm supposed to be working. I'm still not working on my goals like I'm supposed to. So now I have made it my business to be mindful of time, showing up to things on time, showing up to meetings on time, and doing and completing my tasks on time. So that's adulting. That's what I'm focusing on for the business. I I need to finally release those planners, and they're coming. They're coming. And so I need to finally release that. And for my finances, I need to increase my customer base, expose more people to my business. So those are the things I'm doing towards the end of the year. And of course, I break them down every month. I break down my quarterly goals, and so of course I'm tracking my gratitude and my journaling. This month I have to braid my hair. I've already had the style I had in 4 months, so it's time to take it out, wash my hair, and put in a new hairstyle. I'm reading 2 books. I'm tracking my productivity, and I'm finalizing my fall launch. And finally, I have that business homework I was supposed to do a while back. I need to complete that. Sorry if I talk your ears off a little bit too much. All right, that's been for the week. Let's start off with setting up our goals. So we had my faith goal, gratitude. 4, I have to take out my hair and wash my hair. Shoes. November reads. I already have one book I'm reading now for November. I just need one more book, and I just have to go through that list and find that last book I want to read. What is it? For the business. It's just some items I need to take care of, and I want to explore some local vendors for. And then finally, I need to review business homework. All right, those are my 6 goals for the week. Let me put in things I'll be tracking this week. Of course, I'll be tracking my quiet time. I'll be tracking my exercise, intercede, content, read, and hit. These are the things I'll be tracking this week. I'm going to go in and assign a goal to each day. I'm going to review business homework since today's an admin day for me anyway. All right. Goal for November reads. I know for Friday, journaling goal, November events. And I think I'm gonna take out hair. Yes, this is perfect. Okay, I'll take out my hair Saturday. It works out perfectly. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go in and write down my tasks for the week, and then I'll come back and talk to you guys some more. Alrighty, y'all. So this is what it's looking like for this week. I make sure not to fill in all the gaps because I know myself. Again, being intentional about planning. So that's why I did not fill these in. If something comes up, which things will come up during the week, I'll fill them in. But for now, I'll just leave them empty. And that is it. That is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little plan with me. So it feels good to be back. It feels good to be posting content again. I know I've been away for some time, but you guys deserve an update. We're in this together, and we're coming to the end of the year, and I think we need to finish strong. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.